Yo, I'm here. Welcome to the Scoop with Dukes. I'm your host, Philip Dukes, aka Dukes the Scoop. Check me out on Twitter and Instagram at Dukes the Scoop. We got a late night show. We got a lot to talk about. I'm here with the fam. If you're just got through watching Uncle Neely and Chico, Uncle Chico show, great show. I went on earlier, didn't realize they was on. So if you came early, I had to cancel it. I had to go check them out. And no, that's what it is. But yeah, we'll let some people get in here. What's up, Sabrina? Sabrina, I appreciate you letting me know that earlier too, for sure. I'm gonna hit Parlay, see if he can slide in here, man. Great show lined up. It's the talk. I mean, the fam. I mean, we went 2 for 2. We started out good. I thought we had it. Man, we knew what the Chiefs was gonna do, right? I know a lot of people was really rooting for the Chiefs, but man, we thought that the Lions was gonna pull it out. Man, oh man. What's up, Rail? What's up, Joanna? Kev, you a solid. Nah, for sure. You know, hey man. Now usually they be like, you know what I mean? We'll talk, but we ain't talked today, so I figured they was already done. So when somebody hit me, told me they was still on, I went and checked out the rest of it. Rev Nelson, Mr. Miami, what's happening? Lady C, what's going on? Shadur was at AT&T was in Atlanta. Hold on. Sabrina, what you talking about? What was going on? He was in the booth. What he was doing? Dang, what he was doing? What's up, Ran67? Drop where you from in the chat. If you still up, drop where you from. East Side, Covenant. What's up, LT? LaTracy, am I saying your name right? Is it LaTracy or is it LaTrace? Oh, they said, AT&T. Baton Rouge checking in. Louisiana. Joanna B, what part of Louisiana? Ran 67 from PA. Hello, is that Port Arthur? Like Pimp C and UGK? Oh, he had a signing or appearance. Okay, I thought they might have said he might have been in the club. But hey man, that thing would have blew up. That man was in the club. He can't do nothing right. LaTrace? Okay, bet. If say right if it's LaTrace. St. Louis in the building. What's up, Juan Sosa? Yay area, Cali. Okay, the Yay area. Mr. Fab, my partner. Good brother, man. Let's see, man. Parlay still up. All right, bet. LaTrace. All right, for sure. I ain't gonna forget it. Detroit West Side. Oh man, Kel. Man, I hate it for you, man. I hate that. Felt real Falcons like. Zach Sylvia, Rhode Island. What's up, like? You still up? All right, man. I'm finna hit you in a minute. Bet. Aunt Tiny in the building. Hey man, y'all show some love to my Auntie Tiny, man, with the cakes. Y'all show Aunt Tiny some love. Just say, what up, Aunt Tiny? Show her some love in the chat. And it's cold outside. It's cold in Atlanta, man. Good gracious. Man, what y'all think about the Marshall Faulk? The Marshall Faulk, the rumors about Marshall Faulk being the running back coach. I know they said they say he's the leading candidate, right? Man, we gonna see. I did a real deep dive on Marshall Faulk on the channel, man. If you get a check, if you get a say, man, go check it out. I did a lot of research and I found out some really, and then made a few phone calls and found out some really good information. So if you want to know how Marshall Faulk fits into the plans for the Buffs, make sure you go check that out on my channel. Larry Leonard, what's happening? Yeah, everybody show Aunt Tiny some love. Yeah. Aunt Tiny had a Christmas breakfast in Nashville area. I posted about this a week ago. Yeah, a lot of people felt like it was LT too. Marshall Faulk is lit. Yeah, for sure. Let me get my dog Parlay on here. Man, Lamar Jackson, man. Man, good gracious. I hate that for Lamar, man. I know he had the turnovers, but he bounced back. He was driving the ball, moving the ball, and man, it for whatever reason, it just wasn't meant to be. If you would have told me that you're gonna hit Mark Andrews in the flat 2-yard pass and he drops the ball, I'd have said, nah, that would never happen. Or if you would have told me Mark Andrews would have caught the ball wide open and was going backwards to get more yards as a tight end, I would have said, nah, that'll never happen. I hate that for Lamar, man. Golly. I wanted it to be his. I wanted it to be his year so bad, man. Aretha said, "Hey, Aunt Tina." Aretha said, "Let her get a 7-Up cake." She know how to do them too. I ain't seen the cake she can't bake, but that caramel cake though, man, please, world renowned. I definitely. I mean, are they missing something? Like, what is it? Like, do they need something else? Because every year it seems like the team is right there, but you know, it maybe it wasn't the year. But so let me ask you this: even with losing and Josh Allen winning, do y'all think that Lamar Jackson can still win MVP, or y'all think it's over with? I mean, yeah, he had the turnovers, but at the end of the day, he did everything in his power to make sure that the team won. He bounced back. Kev got a good one. Oh, this is a good one right here too. Baltimore need to go to receiver on the outside. Absolutely. They absolutely need to go to. Yeah, they missed it. They missed Zay Flowers. They did. They really did miss Zay Flowers. FIU coach pick up the Webster for a quarterback, brought him back. Yeah. Mr. Miami said, nah, they were already pushing Allen. Yeah. We'll see, man. I hate that, man. Like, he's one of those guys that he does everything the right way. You'll never hear it. The only time you heard about Lamar Jackson doing anything wrong, they were saying he was wrong for hiring his mama as the agent. They killed that man because when he got that big old contract, he said, he hired his mama, and they was like, oh, he's cheating and he's got a financial advisor who's really doing the deal. They did everything, man. But yeah, we're gonna take a vote later on to see who we feel like will beat in the Super Bowl. Will it be the Chiefs? Will it be the Bills? Will it be the Commanders? Will it be the Eagles? Only time will tell. All right, so let's say the fam, we went 2 for 2 this week. That ain't like us. It's not like us, y'all. Y'all know we usually do better than that. You know what I mean? Sabrina thinks it's gonna be Chiefs versus Commanders. Girls Club, what's happening? Yeah, I hit him with the what's happening. I got my boy Parlay coming on, man. He was man, he got a real good story about his relationship with Julian Lewis for the Colorado fans in the building. Man, Lay does a ton in the community, man. We're gonna talk some Atlanta culture tonight. Sometimes we like to get off the rails a little bit. We're gonna kick it tonight, though. Want to give a shout out to y'all, man, for like sharing my page. Shout out to Uncle Neely. Shout out to Chico, man, just for even getting me started. Man, I don't know if y'all seen this, but we up to 7,000 subscribers already. Like, we doing it now. People paying attention. I got a text today asking me, hey, how you doing it, Dukes? I said, it ain't me. It's G-O-D. It's family. It ain't me. So, man, I want to say I appreciate y'all for sure. Man, y'all know I was going live. Man, I almost went live last night. Got my glasses back, boy. You know what I mean? Boy, I couldn't wait. Couldn't wait to get out here, boy. What you talking about? The boy Wood said, is it true? Look, I heard some I'll say that the speculation is real, but ain't nothing final until it's final. So I'll say that. But yeah, I mean, and then too, man, if you want to go find out about the fit, make sure you go check out that video on my page. We had 10,000 views on that, which is amazing. 7,000 subscribers, 10,000 views. Like we doing the big over here, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, hit the like button for sure, man. Appreciate that, Rodney. But yeah, so right now, let's go ahead and let's pick the Chiefs versus the Bills game. All right, we got 255 in here right now. We'll go to 1st to 7. Chiefs versus Bills. 1st to 7. All right, fam, do your thing. Is it gonna be the Chiefs or will it be the Bills? We got one for the Chiefs already. One for Chiefs. Decide for Bills. Bills. 2-1 Bills. 2-2. 3-3. 4-3. 5. 6. Joanna, 7. We said we going to 7. Oh, we got enough. We'll go to 10. Oh, y'all want to stay at 7? If we stay at 7, it's over. Damn, 8. Yeah, 8-6. We'll keep going. We'll just see what happens if we go to 10. 9. 10. Golly. Fam, we went with the Bills. We went with the Bills. You know we ride together. So I'm gonna get my little parlay. Now I will say this. Without the refs and without that extra stuff, this looks like the most vulnerable we ever seen the Chiefs. If it's any year to knock the Chiefs out, this is the year. I mean, when you think about how close they've been and how you look at some of the games that they won that they probably should have lost. The Falcons should have beat the Chiefs this year, to be honest. The Chiefs had Kirk Cousins looking like Pat Mahomes. Like, they have holes in their game. Joanna said, I went with them the other night, but was outnumbered. Yeah. We going Bills. You know what I mean? Percy McCoy said, I got all the scoops. Nah, I ain't got them all, man. What's up, Percy? Percy Matt. That's a hard name. Yeah, Joanna. Hey, now JB, she definitely went with them the other day. Okay, man, I got my man Parlay in here with me, man. Let's talk. Like, what's up? Man?
What's going on, dog?
Hey, man. Hey, so we picking the Super Bowl right now. Who you got?
First time in history. You see the colors I got on?
Yeah.
First time in history.
We're
going for 3.
Going for 3?
We're going for 3.
Man, Parlay. All right, so for y'all that don't know, this is my man Parlay, Marley's Gleaton Sr., Atlanta legend. Shoot, y'all know him from Lean With It, Rock With It, White Tee, I don't know shit. Worldwide, man. Like, what's going on, baby?
Man, I'm glad to be here, dog. You know what I'm saying? Top of this new year.
Yeah.
Ready to set some new records, do some new things, some great things. You know?
Yeah.
Excited to be here.
Hey, so look, I'm on Twitter earlier, and I see somebody play the Shawty Low Day No video. I said, is that Lay? Like, you was hitting it.
They played what video?
That Shawty Low Day No video.
Oh, yeah. That's my dog, man, for sure, man.
Man, hey, so let's talk about this right quick. Everybody knows the impact that Lean With It, Rock With It had across the whole world. How big was that Day No record in Atlanta?
You said how big was the record in Atlanta?
Day No. How big was Day No in Atlanta?
Oh, that's something real big in Atlanta. People, you got to really understand who Shawty Low is as a person and what he means to the city of Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times outside the city, they get it really late. And in the city, we be 2-3 years on it already. It takes 2-3 years to make it out of Atlanta usually. Now it's a little faster because of the internet. You know what I'm saying? But Charlotte been that guy since I've been a kid. Growing up, the whole city of Atlanta knew Born Home Carlo.
Right.
Before it was Charlotte, it was Born Home Carlo.
Yeah.
Everybody knew Carlo. So they record know it's a really big record. You know what I'm saying? Then I'm from Born Home, so anything Charlotte, I'm a little biased. To what I like, I'm a little biased. So, it was a big record though.
Talking about impact in Atlanta, how big was Deion's, in your opinion, how big was Coach Prime's impact in Atlanta? And did he have any effect on what you did as an athlete?
I don't know how. I'm an 80s baby.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know how you could want to play the sport of football back then, especially if you was a skilled guy and not be influenced by Deion.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Deion is everything. Deion is everything that we as kids strive to be. Great at everything we do, both sides of the ball in football. We're always ready to talk. Always been in front of the camera. A lot of life. You know what I'm saying? And it's just God-fearing man. You know what I'm saying? Mm. And the ultimate competitor. You know, when Deion got drafted to Atlanta, I think that was the first time in Atlanta that we really had somebody that we can see in us. Right. Especially being from the projects. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like I say, man, prime time, bro. Who don't like or never mimic prime time?
Come on,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then it being the Falcons. You know, if you from Atlanta, you're a Falcons fan.
Right.
Whether you root for them on the top or on the bottom. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that was for sure. So, you know, with Deion being on here, that was big. Deion and Vic.
Yeah. Them the two.
Deion and Vic.
Deion
and Vic, bro. Nobody who came to play with the Atlanta Falcons had an impact for the Atlanta Falcons like Deion and Vic.
Man, so Rev Nelson said, Dukes, did the black kids want to play baseball because of Prime in Atlanta? Yes, we played baseball.
Definitely.
Our generation, we played baseball. Adams Park, Gresham Park. I played at Sandtown and College Park. Like, bro.
I played at A.D. Williams.
Okay then. Yeah. Hey, Rev, our generation, we was everything kids. We didn't come like, it wasn't like AAU was the only thing people did year round. And even then, if you had a kid that was an athlete like that, they coach like you. They let us go play everything. Like now, you was one of them. Now, people can say a lot of things about you, but athletically is what I don't think a lot of people know. What was it like? Go ahead.
So, but to Rev thing is, okay, Rev, when we was kids, to let you know the impact Deion had on us. As project kids, we was already playing everything. We'd wake up in the morning, you know what I'm saying, run around. By the time everybody got up, we playing Indy Hop. Indy Hop is a baseball game. Right. You know what I'm saying? With a quarterback, the quarterback. The pitcher throw the ball, the hitter, he hit the ball. And if you catch it on the hop, then you get a chance to bat. If you don't catch it on the hop, wherever you catch it at, you get a chance to roll the ball. Always, if it hit the bat, then you get a chance to bat. So we was playing Indy Hop, baseball in the morning time. We would play football in the afternoon time. In the evening, we would go play basketball. This was an everyday thing. So being able to watch Prime do it for football and play with the Braves at the same time, we was doing the same thing. And it made us feel like we can really make it. You know what I'm saying?
Man, so I got a lot of
athleticism. I've been had it though since a kid. Yeah. I've been him since a kid. I'm him now in the 40s. I don't think it's no 40-year-old. I don't think, especially if you ain't doing that. 40-year-old, ain't no 40-year-old who want to see me in no sport.
Man, hey, listen.
Unless you're a professional.
Okay, talk about this. Talk about the crossover. At the celebrity basketball game.
Oh no, man! I've been having to kill a crossover since Tim Hardaway, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I've been having to kill it. I like to tell a lot of people, man, I got Kyrie handles.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, basketball was my first love.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That was my first love. And then when I started playing football, football kind of got me to the notoriety that I had in high school. And then I started playing sports. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, I was product of my environment. So I played sports, but even though I never got a chance to really play all 4 years of high school and really finish my high school playing sports, I've always been active. I have mental health events every year. We
Right.
do a football called Flagging for a Cause. We do a basketball called Mind Over Matter. We do a kickball called Kicking Depression. We do a dodgeball called Dodging Depression.
Mm.
And every year, my team wins. Every event, my team wins. And I actually play football, basketball. I play quarterback. I play wide receiver. I play DB. I've been
Right.
at football practice going against my kids. I've been killing my kids all weekend. I'm gonna be in my
No.
group cases. I've been killing my kids all weekend, round them up, touchdowns, throwing touchdowns all weekend. I practice with cleats on, bro. I ain't like these
No.
other coaches. I practice
Right.
with cleats on. When I walk to practice, I got on cleats. I show my kids what to do. I don't just tell them what to do. I show them. I tell my kids I got the best feet right on the team. If you don't believe me, let's do the ladders. You see what I'm
Mm.
saying? So I'm still active when it comes to sports, even in my 40s.
Like we gotta talk about the crossover now.
Mm-hmm.
Who you hit? Tell them who you hit now.
I hit who was it? That was chaotic.
Ooh.
That was chaotic. I hit with the crossover. I hit
Yeah.
chaotic with the crossover in the pearl finish for sure. Yeah, in the pearl finish. And I shoot my left hand, my right hand.
Somebody else told me that.
Yeah, I shoot both hands. I play with both hands. I'm ambidextrous.
Somebody else told me that. I ain't gonna say I ain't believe them, but sometimes people legend go before them. They're like, man,
Nah,
we talking ball, and late shoot that mother. I'm like, all right, you not knowing you my partner for real, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I said I got to check on this, man, Lay. So as a father, right?
Mm-hmm.
We watched what Coach Prime did with his kids, and as a father, your son is a phenomenal athlete, two-sport athlete, holds the Georgia state record in the 100, ran a 10-1. Now he's on his way to Georgia to run track. What's it been like? And we're going to talk about what else he's going to be doing at Georgia. But what's it been like seeing him develop as a father, knowing that you were able to give him some of the things that you didn't have growing up and seeing how he blossomed under your tutelage?
Dude, it's almost like planting a seed, planting a tree. It's like planting let's just say apple tree. It's like planting an apple tree.
Right.
And you already know what that tree gonna be. But
right.
you got to keep feeding the tree. You got to keep watering the tree. You got to keep tending to the tree. And as the tree keep growing, then you see the stem grow. Then it grow out. Then you see the tree start getting bigger. Then you start seeing grow arms. Everybody like, oh, I see that tree. But for me as a dad, I was always said that I'm ready to see the apples drop. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I got a chance to see the tree blossom, and I got a chance to see the apples grow, and I've gotten a chance to see the apples drop. And just watching this whole thing is, for me as a dad, has been like, he's the reason I coach. I wouldn't even be into coaching football if it wasn't for him. You know what I'm saying? So it like, from coaching and from being a dad, it makes everything that I did with him worth it.
Right. No, for sure. So your career, so you stopped playing ball, you did your thing. You ended up, like, the next time we see Parlay, it's a lot that happened. But the next time we see Parlay, he on worldwide tours with one of the biggest songs in the world. When did you know that White Tee was a hit?
Say it again, Duke.
When did you know White Tee was a hit?
Yes, yes. White Tee, I know. I think I think that song just really just fit the culture and us, the people at the time. You know what I'm saying? White Tee was a really big song, especially for us because it jumped off our career. But when White Tee first came out, it never went number one. It didn't become a number one song for us until Travis Scott and Thug redid it and called it Franchise. And that gave us our third number one single. Yeah, so the only two groups in the history of hip hop to have more number one singles than the Franchise Boys is Outkast and the Beastie Boys.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So we got three number ones. I think Outkast got 4, Beastie Boys had 7. Also, we the only group in the history of hip hop to have 2 number one singles back to back. well, oh, I think they like me and lean with a rock with it. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
We done sold our second album sold 1 million records. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to music, you know, I've had my share of success. You know what I'm saying? And I think that all the success I had in music and all the things I've been through in music really set the ground from everything that I'm doing right now. You know what I'm saying?
Right. No, for sure. So a lot of people say all athletes want to be rappers and all rappers want to be athletes. Why do you think they say that? You heard me? Like,
yeah, I can't hear you say it one more time. You breaking up, Duke.
I said a lot of people say all athletes want to be rappers and all rappers want to be athletes.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think people say that?
You know, a lot of times, Duke, it's hard for people to do two things and be great at it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of times we see people do something and they're great at something. It's hard for people to be great at two things. Because in order to be great at something, you have to put a lot of time into it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's not that many people who's great at rapping and who's great at being an athlete at the same time. You can't really name a lot of them. And it's not that they ain't good at the other one, but it's hard to be great at something when you don't put all the time in it. I just take Dame Lillard for example.
Right.
I think Dame's a great rapper, but he's so good of a basketball player. It's like we don't take your rapping serious because he haven't put that much time into rapping that we've seen because we always see him playing basketball. Even like Prime.
Right.
Must Be the Money was probably one of the biggest songs that we heard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think Prime made athletes feel like they can do music too. I'm not even lying.
Yeah, he did.
Did Shaq have his song before Prime had his song?
No,
Who was the first athlete with a rap song?
I don't know, dog. We gotta look that up first. Hey, chat,
You
let
gotta
us
look
know.
that up. Yeah.
Let us know, chat. Who was first? Was it Shaq or was it Prime? Y'all gotta let us know. Who had the first rap song as an athlete?
I think it was Prime.
Yeah, Prime.
Yeah, I think it was Prime though.
Smooth T said it was Shaq.
It was Shaq. Okay,
Yeah,
I go.
okay.
We can stand some straining. I can stand some straining.
Oh no, cause
but Shaq's song wasn't no hit though. Must Be the Money. Hey, listen. Hey, that Must Be the Money. Come on. Must be the money. Hey, listen, man. You know what? That's gonna be my next highlight song for my football team. Must Be the Money. They're gonna be my next highlight song for
that's
the
hard.
highlights.
Hey, that'll be hard. Hey, so look, let's talk about Lil Lay for a minute. Man, Lil Lay. So in order to sign for track, you sign your scholarship in November, right? He had a lot of schools after him, but not the power four that he was looking for. But he always knew he was a power four guy. So you guys say, bump it, we just go run track. Then Lay goes out in the state championship game and goes absolutely crazy, and your phone starts going crazy.
Yeah.
Tell me about that feeling to know, like, you know what, y'all waited, but we picked, and and what's going on with that situation? Because now, if y'all don't know, his son, the fastest man in the history of the state of Georgia, he beat Tyreek Hill's record. Also a great football player. Schools were sleeping on him. He goes to the state championship game. What he had, like 4 catches for 180, something like that?
He had 4 catches for 162, I think.
4 catches for
148 or 162. Yeah,
the number 2 team in the nation could not stop his son. And the next day,
not at all.
The next day, my phone going crazy, his phone going crazy, everybody trying to find out why is this kid going to run track. What was that feeling like, and what are y'all playing?
Well, I'm okay. So, like I told you, I'm an '80s baby. So when it comes to that, we're a little bullheaded. You know what I'm saying? Every '80s baby feel like he's an alpha, and we feel like when we know something, we really know something. And I like my favorite 3 words to non-believers is "I told you." I like to say I told you. Like, it makes me feel good to say I told you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that was that was my greatest I told you moment. I
Right.
told you. I told you. I
Right.
told you.
Right.
I told you. But you know, the process is cool. That's what I feel like as a parent. And I know it's a little different for me being a coach because I have a chance to experience all of it. But I feel like one, whatever's for your kid is gonna be for your kid.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's why you have to implement a whole bunch of intangibles in your kid. So he understands how to put the work in every day.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you're a parent, you got a lot of stuff going on. Everybody don't have the time to be able to hold their kid hand and walk them through every step of the process. You see what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
So watching little Late just put that work in and just being able to get to the point he's in now just goes to show how much he believes in himself. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
We in a time where if these kids don't feel like they're getting love, they'll quit what they're doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I've seen a lot of great football players not be able to get the love they get and then finish high school or then finish college. And I'll be like, well, why you didn't go? And the things they tell me is just because they didn't have the support or they didn't feel like they really believed in themselves or nobody else believed in them. You know what I'm saying?
Mm. Right.
I feel like my son been overlooked since he's been playing Little League football. My son has always been the fastest kid on the football field. I've never seen nobody faster than my son since he's been 5, 6 years old.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And as a coach, and I've coached him until he got to high school, but I never wanted to give him anything. I always wanted to make him take it. I didn't want him to earn it. I wanted him to take it. You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
Right.
And so, I always gave him an opportunity. And but he never stopped believing in himself. And I always
Mm-hmm.
just tell him that, like, hey, that kid not better than you. Man, that kid not better than you. He just believes more. That kid ain't better than you. He just working right now. That kid ain't better than you. You see his page, he doing push-ups in the morning. And I just always compare everything around him to tell him that ain't none of these guys better than you, bro. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And I guess that just kept sticking with him. He just kept working and kept working and kept working. And like I say, man, his 10th grade season, he became the fastest kid in the history of Georgia in the 100, and then he became the second fastest kid in the history of Georgia in the 200 behind Tyreek Hill.
Man, what was that like when you seen this man break Tyreek Hill record, dog? Like
You know,
this ain't just
actually,
no. Hold on, like this ain't just nobody. This is Tyreek Hill, the fastest man in the
yeah, this Tyreek
NFL.
Hill.
This Tyreek Hill. This ain't Bobo enough around the way. It's Tyreek Hill.
Mm-hmm.
Lil Legos
The crazy thing,
10-1-6. He went
yes.
10-1-6,
The
10-1-4.
crazy thing about this shit, right? The crazy thing about it is, dude, is if anybody know how the state goes, okay, so you have to run during that week to see if you're gonna qualify for the state.
Right.
So it's a race to see who all gonna get a chance to qualify for the state.
Mm-hmm.
That's like that weekend. Once you qualify for the state, that Friday, everybody got a race Friday to figure out who's going to be able to race in the lanes for the state.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So Friday, he runs the 10-1-6. He comes back the next day on Saturday in the state championship and runs 10-1-4. You see what I'm saying?
Insane.
So I'm just, in my mind, I'm like, wow. And then to me, he doesn't have very good block start. He doesn't have very good drive phase. He doesn't have track form at all.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at it, I'm like, you ran a 10-1 kid off pure abilities.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing that you've been coached. So immediately in my mind, I started thinking nines. Like,
Right.
what do we do to get you the nines? What do we do to get you the nines? Last year, his junior year, we weren't able to get there. I think the fastest time we ran last year was 10-1-9.
Mm-hmm.
But I think we ran at an average, we ran like a 10-2-5. He ran like a 10-2-5 all year last year.
Waking up out of bed, just going to run.
Yeah, just going to run. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And one race, I want to think it was the Nike race. I want to think it was the Nike Outdoor, if I ain't mistaken. He crossed the line at 9-8. I got the video. I slowed it up. I'm gonna send it to you. He crossed the line at 9-8, and they said he ran a 10-2-5 win. Ain't that much win in track? You know what I'm saying? It's not that much winning track.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, like I say, I think we can get there. Like this year, we're working on it. I got him with a personal trainer. He training with the White Phillips, 3-time gold medalist in the Olympics. You know what I'm saying? So he's teaching Lele a lot. So I feel real confident that we're gonna go sub 10 this year.
Hey man, so look, I got to tell you something, man. So I had multiple schools, as you know, hitting me up asking me about, you know, would he accept the scholarship? You know, y'all said nope. Y'all had y'all chance.
Mm-hmm.
A little birdie told me that he may be lacing them up. I don't know. A little birdie told me there may be some cleats for him in Athens. I don't know.
Well,
What you think?
nothing is ever over. You know, I know a lot of stuff that Lil A does, a lot of stuff we do. I really like to keep stuff on the low. You know what I'm saying? Because like I say, I've been an artist and I've done so long, and I know that information is more powerful when you hold it into the right time.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? Kirby came and seen him Friday. Georgia called the next day, after the state championship game. So you know, we don't know what the card hold in the future. You know what I'm saying? But Kirby definitely came and seen him. You know, flew the helicopter to the school on Friday and came and seen him. So you know,
wow.
hey, maybe we can get in there.
I think, man, look at God, man.
I don't think it's the better freshman wide receiver in Georgia. Being honest, in my opinion.
Ooh, ain't God good, boy?
Yeah.
And now he can.
I wish we could have got him up there to Colorado.
Say what? Say it again.
Said it would have been good if we could have got him up there in Colorado.
Man, listen. I tell you what, y'all said it was too late. Y'all said, hey, by the time they got hip, y'all said it was too late. You know, they do their things in their own time, man. Hey, but guess what? That transfer portal alive and well.
Nah, for real. For real.
No, yeah, I'm telling you.
But I'm just happy about it, though.
Yeah, for sure. Man, so look, like, right now, the Chiefs. Do you think the Chiefs and the refs got something going on in real life?
I mean, I wouldn't say that. I would say what I would say. Some people are anointed. Okay? Some people are anointed.
Right.
And the people who are anointed is going to get more blessings than somebody else. Okay? Take Jordan, for example. Jordan used to get a lot of BS calls for him to go to the free throw line, and Jordan used to do what he wanted to do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
There's plenty of games that I could be like, oh, that was no foul. Why they do that? But it's Jordan. You know what I'm saying? So he's going to get more because he's anointed. You know what I'm saying? I feel like same thing used to happen to Tom Brady. Tom Brady used to get calls that they made a rule for him that you can't hit a quarterback low. That was for Tom Brady. You see what I'm saying? Things happen for him because he's great. And when you're great, you come with some type of different things go around you that's different. And I think Patrick Mahomes has that. Bro, people don't make one championship, let alone 2 championships.
Right.
He done went 2 back-to-back, and he's about to make it to a 3rd championship, possibly win it. I don't think Buffalo gonna beat him, bro. He says Buffalo the stepkids when it comes to playoffs, when it comes to the Chiefs. Man. They might win during regular season, but when the playoffs come, he just can't find what it is to beat them.
He got to prove it. They got to prove it.
They got to prove it. I don't think Allen can do it. Being honest, I just don't. Are they capable of it? Yes, they're capable of it. You just can't beat them. Listen, you got to think the times that Brady lost took miracles. So I feel like it's going to be the same thing with Patrick. You know what I'm saying? Even though I would have think that Lamar and Patrick would have been more exciting, because I'm just tired of watching them beat up on the Bills. I ain't going to lie.
All right, so look, let's go to the NFC. Man, can Jaden Daniels pull it off and beat the Eagles?
So let me tell you that I told you I'm biased. So Jaden Daniels played with us at Huncho Day. You know what I'm saying? So he's a Huncho kid. You know what I'm saying, to us. You know what I'm saying? So anything he do, I'm rooting for him. I want it to be him and Patrick.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Let Patrick take this one. to go for 3.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then the same way that Patrick took it over from Brady,
Right.
this will be Jaden's league in the future.
Hey, I tell you what, I know one
Get
thing about it.
Dakota's young quarterback out.
One thing about it, if they let that young boy in the Super Bowl, he like Denzel. I'm leaving here with something. My man said he trying to leave with something. And he too young to care. He don't care. Like, he don't care.
No.
He don't give no F's. He don't care. Speaking of, go ahead. You go ahead. No, you go first.
I was just saying, if the Commanders defense keep playing like they've been playing, only thing they got to do is minimize Saquon, and I think they win.
Woo, minimize Saquon. Yeah, that's a tough one.
You can't stop him. You're not going to stop him. If they can minimize him and keep if they can keep the offense off the field, keep the Eagles offense off the field, I think the Commanders win.
Okay, I like that.
I do.
All right, so Lay, man, here we don't just talk sports, we talk about a little bit of everything. Now, a couple of weeks ago, we had a debate about the best soundtrack. Like, because they don't really make soundtracks no more. Now, my favorite one was Above the Rim. But the chat put me on the Soul Food soundtrack, right? Soul Food soundtrack.
You said Soul Food soundtrack, right?
Yeah, Soul Food soundtrack had bangers. But right now, we're going to talk about R&B. Everybody knows how good you are when it comes to rapping, hip-hop. Before 2000, if you had some go-to R&B, what are you listening to? Don't matter what mood, you can pick one R&B album, artist, don't matter. What you going with or who you going with?
I'm going to swap it up, Duke. You breaking up a little bit. Let me go where I can hear you a little bit of that.
All right, bet. Hold on. Hey, hit me when you ready. Okay.
No, I can hear you great now. Go ahead. You say it again.
All right, so when it comes to R&B, pre-2000s, before the 2000s, you got one artist you can listen to. Who you listen to?
R&B.
R&B.
Before the 2000s. Oh, no.
He can be a singer or a group.
It was so many.
Yeah. Chat, y'all drop us some suggestions.
Yeah, drop suggestions. I would say it would basically all depend on my mood.
Okay.
Let me say that. You know what I'm saying? Right. So give me a mood. What we're doing is for sports. Is it for cool and relaxing, or is it just parlay what you want to listen to? Because I can go Kelly, I can go Jodeci, I can go Al B. Shore. You gotta think in the 90s before the 2000s, bro. The 90s R&B was undefeated, dog.
Undefeated, boy. Hey,
undefeated, dog. I still listen to it today. I listen to more 90s R&B music now than I listen to rap music now.
Me too.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, bro.
But I would say Jermaine Dupri. Everything JD touched. With all the R&B, Usher, Mariah Carey, all the writers that JD had, everything JD had to be a part in, that would be my go-to for R&B music. That's what I would say.
Man, speaking of JD, do you think he gets his credit for being such a great super producer?
I don't think he get his credit. I think he get acknowledgement, but I don't think he get his credit. I don't think people really understand what JD did and how big it was and how long he did it. JD's run in hip hop is compared to LeBron's run in the NBA. And it's almost kind of the same thing. Like LeBron's so great, he make good things look regular. Like, he just did. He just, and that's I think JD is, and the things that JD accomplished. I think people understand and they see it, but I don't think people push him out. I don't think he's talked about enough when it comes to Atlanta. For a period of time, JD carried Atlanta on his back for years.
Yeah.
Being honest.
Yeah, he did.
So.
What would you say that you learned, and you working closely with him, what would you say the biggest lesson or takeaway was from you being around Jermaine Dupri?
Work ethic.
He
don't stop working, but he don't stop working. JD is always working. You know, late nights, 2, 3 in the morning. It been a lot of times we've been in the studio. JD don't leave till 4, 5 in the morning. We done been in there since 8, 10, 9, 10 o'clock in the nighttime. And it's 4, 5 in the morning. We done recorded. We in there playing basketball, video games, talking. JD is in there making beats. What you done did, JD? I made like 10 beats.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Working. He stay working. He go to the club. We'll leave the club. When everybody leave the club and go home, JD goes to the studio and make beats. Like, it's the work ethic that JD put into it. You know what I'm saying? And being able to work with his head down, not worry about all the outside noise and what everybody's saying about him. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what helps him stay creative so much, not worrying about what everybody's saying and what everybody's doing.
So as far as even with your relationship, you've been all across the world. Being on tour, what was the craziest city that you went to where the energy was just out of control? Where you was like, bro, I got to come back here regardless if I'm on tour or not?
Oh. The South, we're going to always get super love in the South because, you know, this is South and we from here. Mm-hmm. And I told you I'm biased. I'm always biased. I'm truthful to myself. I like what I like. That's what it is. But if I had to go anywhere other than the South, it would be Chicago. It wasn't a tour. I mean, one time we went to Chicago. We performed at a high school in Chicago.
Right.
And I forget where it was, but the high school kids pulled the fire alarm. All right, for everybody to evacuate the building. And when we came out the building, all the kids was outside and they rushed us. We had to jump in the van. We had to jump in the van while the van was still moving. All 4 of us had to jump in the van while the van moving with everybody chasing us. It was so many kids surrounding the van that the driver couldn't even move because there was so many kids around the van. And we tell him, run the kids over. Run the kids over. Run them over. They got away. Start moving. They were out the way. The kids was knocking all over the door. They shaking the van and stuff. And it was almost scary almost.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I was just laughing because it was weird. It was very overwhelming though. But every time we go to Chicago, it's a lot of love. I think other than Houston, I think Atlanta is probably. I think Chicago is probably the city that I probably like. Give me a lot of Atlanta vibes. Other than Houston.
People from Atlanta got this sense of pride, right? Every time we go somewhere, we feel like, you know, if I could be out of town, I see somebody from the A, it's automatic link up. You feel me? Like, what do you think this sense of pride that we have comes from?
All the great things that we accomplish, all the great things that this city, you have to understand, man, the greatness that comes from Atlanta stems from way, 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 way back. Right. You know what I'm saying? Atlanta has always been a black city.
Right.
Since the beginning of when we can ever remember. Being with the Underground Railroad. You know what I'm saying? Being this being the key point for the move to get everybody where they needed to go to. You know what I'm saying? So we start with Harriet Tubman. You know what I'm saying? From there, we go to Martin Luther King. You know what I'm saying? Martin Luther King went to high school on the west side of Atlanta at Washington High School. You see what I'm saying? Joseph E. Lowry. Just all the people that came through Atlanta, moving from there to the sports. You know, like I say with the Braves, moving from there with the artists. You know what I'm saying? I feel like when it comes to music, Atlanta, we the capital right now. You know, New York had their time. You know, LA had it for a little bit. You know, Florida played with it, but I don't think nobody has really took the ball and ran with it like Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Right. Since Outkast came and said the South got something to say, we've been on the map. We've been top 3 in the league every year since then. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Mostly won when it comes to the music. So I think that's all the success that comes from our city, you know what I'm saying, plays a major part as to how we feel and the pride that we take about being from Atlanta.
No, I 1,000%, man. When I went to Colorado, man, not even when I went to Colorado, first time I ever talked to Coach Prime said, yeah, I know where you from. Like it ain't take him no time. He said, yeah, I know all about where you from. 1,000%. He said, I know all about it, man. We've been linked in ever since. But I just think, and to me, to answer my own question, like you said, it's just the greatness that went before us, and then growing up and seeing greatness around you, and then not being a big deal. Like you could go to the mall and see somebody just being regular. Like how many times have we seen stars and celebrities just around us? walking by Parlay. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just where else do you see Quavo and Parlay, platinum artists with a
In the YMCA
7-on-17?
playing basketball.
Come on, bro. Just doing whatever. How often do we see Tit on Old National? Just all type of stuff. You feel me?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
Ross put his mansion on Old National. And he ain't
Yes,
even from
literally.
Atlanta.
Yes.
Yeah,
But
man.
guess
So
what though? Let's reverse a little bit. Who had the mansion first? Heavyweight champ, baby.
Holyfield.
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 You see
You're
what I'm
right.
saying? The greatness is all boxing champs, NBA players. Josh Smith went to the league out of high school.
Right.
Dwight Howard went to the league out of high school.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Look what
Right.
Ant-Man's doing right now. Ant-Man is the new face of the NBA. You see what I'm saying? Greatness comes from Atlanta. We had Jamal Lewis leave college, first year in the NFL, win Rookie of the Year, and then wins a Super Bowl. Greatness comes. And shout out to Jamal Lewis. He graduated from my high school, Frederick Douglass on the west side. You know what I'm saying? Like, just the greatness that comes. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think that you get this many great people and individual entities just like this. You know what I'm saying? I don't think there's another city that really got this many like we got. Let me say
so let me ask you this. You said Chicago was a city that showed you a lot of love.
Mm-hmm.
When you see other cities and when you meet people from other cities, like, there's never, like, when I meet people from other places, it's never like this competition. It's like it almost like we become family. What have you learned about being on the road as far as being able to just kind of adapt to your surroundings? Knowing, because a lot of people, like when New York people came to Atlanta in the 90s, they were so arrogant. They kind of like, it was like, dang, y'all, like we ain't got no problem with you. But taking a better question is this. How do you feel like Southern hospitality has aided you in your travels and expanding your network?
That's a great question, dude. You be worrying shit so right. I ain't like you be crazy so right. I think that I have never been nowhere to nobody like Atlanta person. Yeah. Everybody, like every city I've ever been to, love everybody love Atlanta people. I done never been nowhere, not even just me personally, even people who I know go other places. It's like if you can make it in Atlanta, you can make it anywhere. Everybody like Atlanta. That Southern hospitality and the things that we learn as kids and how we are and how we're not scared to talk to nobody and go anywhere. You can take a kid from Atlanta, take him anywhere, and he's going to thrive no matter where he's at, because we're just the energy that we have. You know what I'm saying? We're going to talk to anybody. We're going to be fun. We're going to be energetic. And I just think that that's contagious. And everywhere I go, they receive it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I can't necessarily say I've been to a place that I say I really don't like, or them people that don't really mess with me like that, or they don't really like me like that. I really don't know no places.
Man, I think, like, even me, like, when I travel, but I think what I do like is finding places that got that same energy. Like when I went to Houston got that kind of energy where it's like you get with the right people in Houston, you're gonna feel at home. Houston is one of them ones, like, name a couple of cities that you feel like got that same type of energy where they can make it like we can make it.
Ooh.
Houston, I love Houston. Yeah, Houston.
Houston, if I had to move out of Atlanta, I'm moving to Houston.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because they about this, we about to, it's almost like the same. You know what I'm saying? But Oakland. Oakland
Bay.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yes. Oakland for sure.
Hey, shout out to Rev Nelson. He from the Bay.
For sure. Yeah.
Memphis. I ain't never been.
Yeah, Memphis for sure. I like Memphis. Memphis give me West Side vibes. I ain't gonna lie. West Side Memphis give me West Side vibes. Yeah. Chicago. And I'm gonna do a sleeper city. I say Charlotte.
Charlotte.
Yeah,
man.
I go sleeper city. I say Charlotte. You know what I'm saying? Charlotte small, but Charlotte has a lot of opportunities. I don't think they just got enough light shined on them. You know what I'm saying? But I know a lot of people who's successful for Charlotte, who I didn't know for Charlotte. Where you from? I'm from Charlotte, or right around Charlotte.
Right. Now, last time I went to Charlotte, man, I might have left the house probably about I left the hotel probably like 1 o'clock in the morning, and I probably shouldn't have been, but I was able to navigate that, go kick it, hang out, do whatever I wanted to do, and there weren't no problems. When it looked like it was finna be a problem, I had already made friends with the security guard. And he was like, man, anytime you come to the city, hit me, man. When I come to Atlanta, I'm gonna hit you. Like that, them type things that you get like at the Charlotte. I'm gonna tell you something else. I had a great time. Back in Texas, Dallas is hard, bro.
Nah, Dallas is the only reason I didn't say Dallas is because I said Houston.
Okay.
But yeah. Dallas, San Antonio, really Texas, and Georgia are really like twin brothers almost.
Yeah, I can see that.
We almost like twin brothers.
You know who our cousin though?
Who?
Detroit. That's our cousin from up north.
Say it again.
I said Detroit, our cousin from up north. Huh?
Philly?
Oh, yeah, Philly too. Yeah, I like Philly. Philly. Now, hey, look. So last time Gilly came in town, he was ducking you, wasn't he? On the basketball court.
Yeah, he was ducking me, man. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all, man, anything over 40, if you're not a professional, I don't think you can beat me. It's nothing. Pool, ice hockey, darts, checkers, chess, paper, rock, scissors, coin flip. I don't care. I don't lose, bro. I watched Jordan too much when I was a kid, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't lose. Yeah. I don't lose at nothing. Video game, Madden, 2K, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now, it's funny too, man, because Gilly really be out there hooping, man. When I see Gilly too, man, I'm gonna tell him, we gotta send Gilly that kite, man.
But I went to LA. I seen him in LA.
What'd he say?
I went to LA. You know what I'm saying? Him and Big U had a celebrity basketball tournament BET weekend, and I went early just to go out there and play against Gilly. You know what I'm saying?
How'd it go?
It went decent, but it's celebrity games. I want to play in a controlled environment so we can play.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I want to bring the cameras. I want to play. Right. You know what I'm saying? Gilly's good. You know what I'm saying? Well, let me say this. Gilly can shoot. Let me say that. He can shoot. But I never seen nobody really play defense on Gilly like that. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't never seen Gilly really just handle the ball like that. Now, he can dribble, but I ain't never just seen him really do nobody. I just see him shooting. You know what I'm saying? Right. But it's hard to shoot with somebody in your face. You know what I'm saying? And then when the flip side of that, you got to play defense. And that's where it's going to get bad at. Because I'm going to score buckets, for sure.
Getting buckets.
I'm going to get buckets.
So look.
Threes, mid-range, drive game, post up, fadeaways. I'm going to get buckets.
Man, so when I hit 40, my athleticism fell off a cliff. I don't know what happened, but it was like I went from 39 to 59. Like it on.
Because you stopped doing stuff.
So that's what I was going to ask you. What's been the key to keeping your athleticism after 40? Or right at 40? What you about a year younger than me? I'm 42.
I'm about to be 42.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm a competitor. I like to talk shit. All right. Everything. That's what I like to do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's hard to do that when you can't win. And it's hard to do it when you're not good. So the fact of I'm so competitive, no matter what I do, I'm going to put a lot of time into it until I can get good at it. Yeah. And like I say, I'm blessed being able to be able to pick up stuff really fast and to be athletic. So everything I really try to do, I've been great at it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I think that has kept me where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? I like to run. I like to work out. I like to jog. I like to do push-ups. I'm about to start my 60 days of no sucker stuff. Okay. Which means that every day I'm gonna work out every day. I'm gonna do something every day, and I'm not gonna stop. And I'm gonna record it every day for 60 days. You know what I'm saying? I did it like a year ago, 2 years ago. I did that. I think I'm gonna start that again, though. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I need to jump in there with you, man. I'm on 2 weeks, no liquor, no candy, no sweets, no sodas, no juices. So
your skin's so bright.
Nah, they're light crazy.
that detox skin.
Yeah, yeah, man. Hey, yeah, man. Hey, what's up, Marty? Nah, we had to I said, man, shoot. There's just even me watching Cam. I'm like, bro, I gotta be here to see him. Hold on, Cam, come here. Hold on, look, Cam, man. Hold on. Okay, your Uncle Lay on here.
What's up?
What's
Get
up,
in the
Cam?
camera. Tell him what's up, what?
What's up?
What's up, Cam? I got your jersey ready for 15U.
Thanks.
Hey,
yeah, come on, play 15U, man.
Get the camera.
Huh?
You wanna come play 15U?
Man, depends what my school got going on.
That's right, dog.
Yeah, man, go get some sleep. I'll be in there in a minute. All right. Yeah, nah, man. I'm trying to get Cam ready so we can we're gonna start that father-son podcast in a minute.
Oh, that's too hard.
Yeah, man. Yeah, nah, we got to, man.
We gotta be on there. Man, Lay gotta be the first game.
Hey, come on, man. 2-on-2 for sure.
Yeah,
matter of fact, you know, he started track Tuesday. I'm gonna let Lay show Cam what he doing to get his form right. You see Cam done ran 1,000,000 hills. Yeah. We need the next level now.
Nah, for sure. Well, he come train with us during the week time when you free. We train Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Bring Cam out though.
Nah, for sure. I damn sure will. Man, Lay, I appreciate it, man. It's always fun when we get to catch up. Man, tell everybody where they can find you at and what you got coming up next.
You can follow me on all social media platforms. I am Parlay, IAMPARLAE. Follow my 7 on me and Quavo 7-on-7 page, Huncho Elite 7v7. Just watching my boys go. You know what I'm saying? Doing this. Follow my son. Let him go ahead in his high school career. We're going for 3-peat in track this year. We won 4 medals last year, the 100, the 200, 4x1, and the 4x2. You know what I'm saying? So we're trying to go for 4 more. You know what I'm saying? Before we get out here, though, for all my Colorado people, I want to say y'all take care of my kid, Juju Lewis, which I know y'all is. Take care of my recent player, Trez Walker. You know what I'm saying? Them 2 kids that been playing with me since they were kids. Trez been playing with me since he was 10 years old. Played Huncho with me too. You know what I'm saying? So, I got some lovers up there with y'all. So I'm definitely gonna be tuning in. I'm definitely a Colorado fan now because I got kids up there. Salute to Coach Prime for everything he doing, man. Salute to you, Duke. We talk all the time. But me being able to be on your show, seeing everything that you're doing, dog, you know what I'm saying? I'm supporting you, everything you got going on, dog, and I can't wait to, see all the great things that you accomplish moving forward.
Man, much love, Lay, man. It's always love on this side. And shoot, man, let's do it again in about a week or 2.
No, for sure. I'm gonna get you in the apartment. You gotta come on my podcast now.
Man, say no more.
So we can let loose a little bit. On my podcast, you come to the apartment, we can let loose a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Kick your feet up. You know what I'm saying? Now you see me acting like Atlanta. So this how, you understand? Pull on up, you feel me? Come to the apartment, we're gonna have some wings, we're gonna sit down, and we're gonna have a talk, we're gonna have the after dark talk. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Now say no more now. I'm nothing. You ain't gotta tell me twice. And don't scare me with a good time.
Nah, for sure. Nah, for real.
All right, man. Love, fool.
Love. All right, y'all.